It's 11:23. We're at Deep Lake now, which is a well-known area out here. It's a naturally occurring deep lake. I believe it's the deepest depth in the Everglades. I've heard different things, 90 or 100 feet, something like that. I don't know if it's a former sinkhole, but anyway, it is a naturally occurring geological occurrence, and it is a deep lake. So it's about a mile or so, I guess, to the deep lake, and then a mile or so back. So we're gonna go there where you can see all our cars are parked on the side of the road, and we're gonna make our way there. And there is a fire station here, but you don't want to park in there because if they close the gate, you are not going to be able to get out if it's locked. It's closed. It's actually closed right now. So you can tell. And immediately behind me, as you can see, there is Deep Lake. No, just kidding. But it is extremely dry out here. The canal outside was very low, and this is a pond, and only the center of the pond has water in it. If you park outside on the road, there's a small gate that you can go through to get onto the grounds here to get to the trail. So walking down this beautiful trail here, nice and shade, totally tree lined, and I guess there's a bunch of orchids and other flowers that everybody was looking at. I don't really know what I'm looking at, but so far, beautiful trail. We haven't gone very far, only a quarter of a mile. So about a 30-minute walk, 0.9 of a mile, and here we are at Deep Lake. We got some people across the way there. A lot of fish and a gator. It's 12:20. We're gonna take a hike around Deep Lake. I see only 2 gators in here, which is good. No one's volunteered to swim in there yet. People are joking around it, but so we're gonna take a walk around it. So we're gonna keep going. There's only like about 0.8 of a mile to make it here. So I wonder how long. It can't be that far. It was another group that we saw with a young child that walked around the lake. So I figure we're here, might as well do it. So here I am. Basically, this is a cypress dome. It's a little soft, some of the ground here, because it's damp, but it is dry. You can walk here and it's not muddy, where it should be. If you step down, a little water comes to the surface around your foot, but it's amazing being here, and you can see all the cypress trees. So while it's soft, it's not muddy, and so it's been really dry this year. You can tell this area should be flooded, and it's not. So just interesting, and you can see all the roots and the cypress knees, and just pretty fascinating. So, you know, like, look over here, you know. It's 12:44. We're back at the trail where we came in. I'm showing only 1.03 miles, so basically it was maybe a tenth of a mile, maybe 0.15 of a mile to go around the whole lake. So it's really not that big. It's so it's easily done in this year because it's so low that we're able to do it without getting wet. There was one spot where I got a little bit of water. I could feel it seeping into my shoe because I was standing there taking a picture. But other than that, it wasn't bad at all. Well, it's 12:45. We're gonna head back to the cars right now. So I'm in the back. I'm the caboose again, and trail's behind me. But it's beautiful. It's all tree lined. You're very rarely, if ever, in the shade. It's intermittent. So this is a nice place to go. Right now it's dry, so it's pretty good. If you come out here normally, other times of the year it would be wet, and you'd also, obviously, you might have to go through some standing water. So after 1 hour and 50 minutes, back at the cars. It was, I think we went 1.85 miles total. So that's it. Good trip, beautiful trail. It's in the shade almost the whole time, and it's soft tread. I would definitely recommend it if you're in the area. And what was really nice about it was very dry this year. So that's an added benefit. I really thought I was going to be getting wet, but luckily I didn't. Well, thank you for watching the video. You just watched what we did was basically a day hike with the Florida Trail Club to an area known as Deep Lake. And it's Deep Lake because, as I said in the beginning, it's a deep lake. It's about 90 to 100 feet deep. It is the deepest depth in the Everglades that has been discovered at this point. There's still some hypotheses on whether it's a spring, if there's a natural spring at the bottom that is feeding into that. Which there may very well be. So I guess if you found that opening, they don't know how deep it is. I don't know if it's been mapped. I don't think so. There's different schools of thought on that. But at this point, it's basically somewhere between 90 and 100 feet deep. And there are fish in there. There are gators in there, as you saw. The area is well known. It's been known for well over 100 years. It's been owned by different people. It was the area around it was a farm at one point. There is a shooting range across the street, so you might start hearing gunfire, and just know that that's a gun club with a range that is private. You have to be a member, so you will hear gunshots going off in the area. Don't let that alarm you. Nobody's shooting at you or hunting you or anyone else in the area, but just realize it's been there for a while. Once again, this area is kind of out of the beaten path, so to say, so you have to travel to it. Once again, you're just like on the Panther Refuge. We did both of these in one day, which is a good way to do it, I think, because they're not too far from each other. They're probably like a 20-30 minute drive from I-75. If you get off at State Road 29, instead of going north to the Panther or coming from the Panther Refuge, you go south on the road on State Road 29, and you will you'll see a fire station. If you follow the address, use a GPS, you'll see there's a gate. There's a fire station there. You park on the side of State Road 29 and you can walk in. There is a gate there that has a little lock. You can open and close it for pedestrians to walk through. You probably get a bicycle through there as well if you wanted to, but you can't drive your car in. If the gate is open, it is recommended you not to bring your car in, because if someone leaves or they lock that gate, you're stuck inside there and there's not always someone there. When we got there, we didn't see anybody there.
When we were leaving, though, there were people at the firehouse. So it's a volunteer. I don't believe it's staffed or manned all the time. So just leave your car outside, walk through the little gate that's there, and you can walk down. Path is very easy. I thought it was great. It was beautiful. It was tree lined. You're in the shade almost the whole time. I don't even think you need sunscreen for this personally, but you might want to bring some. Definitely bring water. There is no bathroom or services available there. The firehouse was locked, closed, but there was nothing available or open. So obviously you can go in the woods. Always, that's an option. Sometimes it's a better option, but there's no bathroom or water that I saw on site. It didn't go looking. There might be a spigot there, but I would just bring a bottle of water. It's not that long. It's a very short hike, and it is easily navigable. So you can walk down this path. It might get a little muddy during rainy season, but I think most of the year you'll be able to get through there with no problem. We walked around the lake, as you saw. That I do not believe you'll be able to do all year long without some sort of gear or without getting your feet wet. We just happened to be there. It's dry season when we went. This was in April, and it was very dry. And the area was a little spongy at parts, but it was by no means unpassable. If you had mobility problems, I think you would have trouble going through there with the mud. Little kids, you might want to be a little bit concerned for them, just tripping and falling and getting dirty. But other than that, it wasn't that bad. But you can easily just get to that rock you saw that we stood on at the end of the lake and probably just walk back and call that a day. And I think that would be still a good hike or green time for you. So it's not traveled as well. There are no services in the area. So make sure you have gas, in your car. You're not running on empty. Make sure you go to the bathroom. Don't trash, water, none of that is available for you. So that's it. Definitely would want to prepare for insects and probably have bug spray, especially during the more wetter times of the year. There's probably going to be a lot of mosquitoes and bugs flying around. So I would definitely want to spray up on that. So that's it. Other than that, I thought it was good. It was nice to see. I've heard about Deep Lake for several years. I've always wanted to go, and I regret not going sooner because I thought it was like a hike. I'd have to walk through like marshy area or wet area because I've read some people going at the rainy time of year when it's kind of overgrown or it's more muddy. But I got to say, I thought it was a great hike. It's a good time to go. So if you want to do that, plan again during the dry season. February, March, April would probably all be good times to go. But if you happen to be in the area other times of year, give it a try. Let me know how it goes for you. That's going to be it for this one. But once again, parking is free and the trail is free. So why not go? Plan doing maybe both places like we did, Deep Lake and the Panther Refuge. And you could do those all in the morning and then go hit somewhere and hit lunch. So hope you enjoy the video. Hope you liked coming along with me. I appreciate you doing so. If you like what I'm doing, please leave a comment, give me a thumbs up or a like, and subscribe if you feel so inclined to do so. And tell a friend maybe about it that's also into hiking. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day, as always, because I know you have a choice. Till we meet again.